Wherever you are upon your spiritual awakening or ascension journey, this video is for you and the information I would like for you to know to be true. Wherever you are upon your journey, the ego is always going to be part of you. As you are part of existence, it is part of the existence of you. Without your egoic self, there is no perception of yourself. Without your mind to interpret and experience everything around you, which we know to be energy vibrating at different frequencies, without your mind to perceive it, there is nothing to be experienced. And it's the ups and downs and twists and turns of life which bring the excitement to the journey. So I'd like to share with you a very simple and powerful ego compromise trick, or hack if you like. Exact sort of stuff that will be found within the channel, within the Cosmic Surfer YouTube channel, in the weekly content that we create and provide as I channel that information through me from source above, as well as within the portal. So if you are not yet a member, I strongly urge and actually beckon, call you back home to come into realization and alignment with your true self. Knowing that the ego is there to protect you, to keep you safe. But once we connect to the eternal awareness of self, we know that we're not this body. We're the energy that is housed within it to experience the body and all the information and experiential knowledge that we can then absorb and integrate through the experience we call life, through this beautiful, beautiful game that we are playing simultaneous to co-creating. So two simple ways to look at the ego. It's like a coat. You go out in the rain and you put upon your coat. And there are some people whose egos are less than what's required, let's say, to keep them dry. Instead of being a duck to water, where the water just runs off them, some people's egos have puffed themselves out. They would rather be attractive in nature than have an ability to actually provide the safety and security required. So it's like putting on a coat and the ego then thinking that it actually needs to fight or attack or try to run away from the rain, as opposed to just allowing it to wash off and to run over us freely. Knowing that if we were to allow for a piece of information to be absorbed even by us and then allowed to flow through, that we are accepting reality as it is. We are part of it in the experience and co-creation of it. If a thought enters into our mind and we try to then deny it or focus on the repression or moving away from it, then we are actually causing friction and attachment to it, and then actually bringing it more into a realization or reality within our perception of it. What you focus upon, you grow. And just as the mighty sun, when it shines its light of attention upon the flowers in your garden, it grows them accordingly. If you were to go outside and become burnt by the sun, you would learn that the sun is negative in nature, that it caused you some form of trauma or negative experience. Your ego would then try to create boundaries and protective measures to keep you away from the sun. It's not the sun's fault that you became burnt when you went out in the middle of summer and fell asleep under its beautiful rays. Again, the ego could be likened to sunscreen. And depending on the severity of frequency of whatever aspect of reality you are coming into contact with, it requires different layers, different levels of protection. When you're out in the middle of winter, you don't need to put sunscreen on. When you go out in the middle of summer, it's beneficial to apply that layer of protection. But you know that once having put on that layer of protection, knowing that the ego is always there to keep track of what it feels is positive or negative or dangerous in situational potential, that you can then just go about enjoying the experience. If you're floating down the river of life, which we all are, then climb upon a boat and allow for the experience to take place more joyfully, knowing that the boat will keep the water separate from you and keep you floating so that you can enjoy the ride down the stream. It's only when we feel that we are the boat, that we have to control the direction the boat's going in and which directional vantage point or place that we are wanting to travel towards. If we want to travel towards a destination that's over to our right and the river bends round to the left, and we believe that we can control the boat, trying to then turn around, travelling against the currents, then we become tired and most probably end up drowning. At least we become stuck. When we allow the experience to take place, knowing that we are within the boat, that we are also the passenger of the boat, as well as actually being the river itself. Being the river itself is something that I have gone into great depths and detail about, knowing that not only are you travelling down the stream, but you are the stream, and you are also co-creating the direction of the stream. Knowing that you are masculine and feminine in frequency, and that the feminine is the water. It's joyfully, playfully and freely flowing, and that the masculine is the channel, holding structure and space, direction for that water to flow within, and that they are co-creating moment upon moment the direction of flow, as well as the actual experience of floating down the river, being connected to the boat, as well as sitting within it joyfully. These sorts of truths come second as a second nature. They come freely and abundantly once we actually connect to the truth of who we are. And as I say, this is the sort of topics of conversations that we have on a daily basis within the portal. Come and join your awakening and ascension family, your soul tribe, as we are waiting eagerly for you to arrive. Thank you for actually looking within and addressing the areas that are less than harmonic within yourself, so that we can create a world of true harmony and equality for all. Knowing that in each and every moment we have a choice to play a victim role within this beautiful game that we call life, or to accept that this is our game, that we are player one, and that the direction that we travel within is our choice. That we can't control certain things such as the weather. So if it's raining, take an umbrella. And if it's sunny, wear sunscreen. But either way, it's much more enjoyable to go outside and to run and to play than it is to stay protected and isolated indoors. Those of you that wish to live by your own rules, by your own free will, come and join us so that together we can focus all of that energy that we are upon a single vision of a world of true harmony and equality for all. The days of old are gone. We are creating the world of tomorrow, now, today. Thank you for simply being you. I see you. I acknowledge you, understand and respect you as I am part of you. And the truth is, the one foundational and fundamental truth, I love you. Unconditionally. I accept, appreciate and love you. Come and join us. Click the link below and I look forward to connecting with you on a deeper level very soon. Namaste.